Hi friends, in this video we will be discussing about one more single candlestick pattern or that is a spinning top candle. So this is one of the interesting candle and also we will be discussing about a doji candlestick pattern. Okay, so now let us try to understand about a spinning top candle. So friends, the candle is named after the toy spinning top. Okay, so if you look at the shape of the spinning top toy, it is something more similar to the spinning top candle. Okay, friends, let us try to analyze the structure of this spinning top candle. Okay, now if we look at this structure, okay, so this is a bearish spinning top candle and this is a bullish spinning top candle. So both of them, irrespective of the color, basically whenever we discuss about spinning top, so color doesn't matter here. So the spinning top candle is having a small real body with equal length of upper shadow and a lower shadow, friends. Okay. So looking at this structure, what we can analyze, friends. So as the candle itself says, okay. So first thing, you ignore about color because color doesn't play much here in spinning top. So friends, let us consider the first one, which is called as a bearish spinning top candle. Now, when market opens, okay, so basically since it's a bearish, so this is a open point and this is a close point. So when market opens, friends, bulls came with a good amount of force and they try to take the market to some higher levels, right? And with the same force, okay, bears entered into the market and they try to pull down to the down levels. Okay. Now again bulls entered into the market and they try to even take the market to higher levels and finally it has closed at the center of the candle. Okay. So where you could see the distance between open and close is very close, right? So it almost indicates that both the bulls and bears had almost same control over the trading session, right? So this is what we can interpret looking at this bearish spinning top candle. So friends, now let us try to understand this bullish spinning top candle. So here also same thing applies. When market opens here, okay. Now again, uh, bears came into the market and they had pulled down the market to down levels, okay. And again, bulls came with a good force and they have taken the market to very higher levels. So finally, what happened, friends? Again, bears came into the market. Finally, the market has closed at around center of the candle again. Okay, so where again you can see the open and close. Okay, and the distance is very close, right? So now, friends, looking at this spinning top candle on chart, what I can interpret, it actually puts the trader in a indecision mode, right? Since it doesn't give a signal that bulls are in good control, either bears are in good control, right? Because both are equally controlling the market. All right. Now, friends, let us try to understand when the spinning top candle in uptrend and spinning top candle formation in downtrend. Okay. So, friends, let us take a stock called ABC. Okay. Now, the stock is been in uptrend from last couple of trading sessions. Okay. Now, what happens is there is a spinning top candle formation. Okay. Now, imagine earlier in the previous trading sessions we had a completely bullish candles. Okay. But later uh, in one trading session there is one spinning top candle formation. Okay. So this is how it looks, right? Here, if we try to analyze, so earlier in the past trading sessions, only the bulls were controlling the markets. So the stock is in uptrend, right? But in one trading session, so bulls has taken a pause and bears taken a control over the market and they actually made the market to close in a neutral mode. Okay, so earlier it was in completely in uptrend, but in one trading session it ended in a neutral mode where it is not either a bullish candle a strong bearish candle, which actually puts the traders in an indecision mode. Now, if we look at the previous trend is what? Uptrend, correct? Now, all of a sudden there is a one spinning top candle. So there are two possibilities, friends. One, either the market has taken just a pause before another upside rally, or there may be a chance that bears may enter into the market and they can bring down the market to or down, right? So there are two possibilities. Now, as a trader or as an investor, if I want to take position, now let us suppose I'm having a plan to invest around 1 lakh. Okay. When you see this spinning top candles, instead of allocating your 100% capital, friends, let us try to allocate only 50%. Okay. Now, what happens when you invest this 50%, friends? If the market goes upside, okay, so in the next trading session, if you see any another bullish candle, okay, so with some good confirmation, then you can even invest your other 50%. Okay. If by any chance there is a reversal in the trend, okay, then what will happen, friends? Instead of at least booking more loss, we'll be squaring off our position with just some amount of loss, right? It actually puts the traders in a indecision mode. Now let us try to understand what happens when this spinning top candle forms during a downtrend. Consider that the market has been falling from last couple of trading sessions. Okay. Now all of a sudden, instead of falling, there is a pause. Okay. So which means there is some a spinning top candle which actually forms at this level. Okay. Now what we can understand, friends, if we look at the previous trend, okay, it is completely a downtrend, but all of a sudden there is a spinning top candle forms. Okay. Just forget about whether it could be a bearish or bullish spinning top, since it has a small real body, the color doesn't matter. Okay. So there is a spinning top candle formation when the market is in downtrend. Now as a trader, there is a two possibilities. Either the market can move upside, or the market may continue falling even more downside, right? So as a trader, what we can do, friends, as we have discussed in uptrend market, when spinning top candle forms, the same formula even applies. Okay. So instead of deploying your 100% capital, just deploy 50%, and if the trend reverse, then if it gives some confirmation signal, then we can happily go and even deploy our other 50% capital. Unfortunately, if by any chance the trend goes in opposite direction, okay, then what we can do, we can just exit from the market with some loss. Okay. So this is what happens, friends, when spinning top candle in both uptrend and downtrend. Okay. So on the whole, to summarize, this spinning top candle actually puts the traders in indecision mode. So mostly, friends, when the market is in sideways, we can notice these spinning top candle formation. It is difficult to predict the future trend of a market when this candle forms. So taking a trade is all completely depends on your risk appetite, whether we can trade when this spinning top candle forms, or even after getting some confirmation signal, then you can take some position. Okay. All right, now let us try to analyze one more interesting single candlestick pattern, friends, that is doji, and this is one of the most powerful candle, and one should be very careful whenever they see a doji candle on chart. So it is much more similar to spinning top. The structure of a doji candle something looks like this, friends. So as you can see, it has a long upper and lower shadows, and the almost an ideal doji candle will have open price equal to close price. Okay. So there is no real body in doji candle form. As we have said, these are more powerful candles in trending market. So whenever market is in trending mode, and if there is any doji candle formation, it definitely indicates that we need to be a bit cautious, friends. Okay, so we have different types of doji candles where exactly these open or close price point. Okay, so we will try to analyze all of those important different types of doji candles and what actually we need to interpret when we see this doji candle on chart. Okay, friends, now if we can look here, the first thing is a doji star. Okay, so first look at the structure of these, friends. Okay, now it has almost uh, equal length of upper shadow and lower shadow, and obviously the doji itself says that open and close at the same price point. Okay, it is much more similar to a spinning top candle, friends, because it has equal length of upper shadow and lower shadow. So what actually we can interpret when we see this doji star formation on chart. Okay, so actually it puts us in a indecision mode, friends. Okay, so let's suppose when the market is in uptrend like this, and all of a sudden if there is any candle forms like this, do we actually need to interpret that the market is going to be in a consolidation mode and again continue the trend, or there may be a chance that investors might have booked the profits and there is a chance that market can reverse? So we cannot interpret, friends. Anything can happen. Either trend may continue, or there might be a reversal in the trend, or even the market even consolidates for next some trading sessions. Okay, so yeah, and finally, so this doji star puts the traders in a indecision mode, friends. Now let us try to understand another uh, doji candle, which is a long-legged doji. So friends, it has a long length of upper shadow and lower shadow. So this actually indicates that greater volatility in the market. Correct, friends? When the length of the candle is high, that indicates more volatility has happened in the market, right? Then what actually we can interpret? So the same thing as doji star. When let's suppose in the market is an uptrend, all of a sudden huge amount of volatility there is, long-legged doji candle formed. As a trader, it is difficult to interpret whether a market has taken some pause and continue the trend, or a reversal in trend. We cannot actually interpret, friends. So even this also puts us in decision mode. So the same thing even happens even in downtrend. Okay. Now consider that the previous trend of the market is in down. Okay, and all of a sudden there is either doji star or long legged doji candle formation. Okay, so this may result in the reversal of trend, or this may result in continuation of trend, or even there may be some consolidation for some more trading sessions before it changes its direction. Okay, so yeah, friends, doji star and long legged doji puts us in indecision mode. So this doesn't give any accurate signal in predicting the future market. Now let us try to understand, friends, one more interesting doji candle, which is a dragonfly doji. So whenever we see, friends, this kind of pattern, we need to bit more cautious where exactly this dragonfly doji candle is formed. Okay, so here you can see that whenever we see these kind of candle trends, this dragonfly doji, let's suppose the previous trend is in uptrend, and if there is any candle forms like this, okay, which forms a dragonfly doji, it is quite indicative that bulls are in control, and we can strongly say that the market may continue to upside. But friends, imagine that when this dragonfly doji forms in downtrend. Okay, so consider that the previous trend is in downtrend, where bears are controlling the market, and all of a sudden, instead of falling, it has resulted in the formation of a dragonfly doji candle. Okay, so this indicates that bulls has strongly entered into the market, and they had taken full control over the market, and they try to push the market to higher levels. Okay, and it is clearly indicates that there is going to be a reversal in the trend, right? Because in the previous trend it is fully controlled by BS, and as this candle, it indicates that bulls has come back to the market, and they may take the stock or market to the higher levels. Okay, so whenever we see this dragonfly doji, especially in a downtrend, okay, so we can understand that there may be a change in direction. So this is about our dragonfly doji, friends. Now let us try to understand the gravestone doji, which is quite opposite to this dragonfly doji. So now, especially when this gravestone doji candle forms during the uptrend, okay, so when the market is in uptrend, and all of a sudden there is one gravestone doji formation, okay, which indicates that bears has entered into the market, and there may be a chance that change in direction. Okay, since bears entered into the stock with some great potential, so it is basically a bearish sign, friends. Okay, and the last doji candle is the four price doji. Friends, this is ideally difficult to find in on the chart, okay, but just for understanding I have kept here. Okay, so where you can see all the four price points at the same level, right? High, open, low, close, ideally and not possible, but yeah, it gives a signal that ultimate indecision, friends. Okay, so this is all about the different types of doji candlesticks. It is much more similar to spinning top, but yeah, depends on where this open close price point. There are different types of candles from which we can interpret different types of signals. It could be indecision mode, or it could be change in direction, or okay. All right, friends. Now let us try to analyze the spinning top and doji candles on chart. I have opened TCS on the chart, and I have applied 1 day time frame. So let us try to find the spinning top candles, friends. So here you could see a spinning top candle. Now the previous trend was uptrend. After the formation of spinning top candle, so mostly the market went sideways, and later it has continued another up rally, right? So it just consolidated for some sessions and then continued its up rally. So similarly, if you see here, we could see a doji candle formation, which actually puts the traders in a indecision mode whether the market may go or may go down, right? So here the previous trend was uptrend. So here also, if you see this spinning top candle formation, and the previous trend was uptrend, the market reversed its direction and came down, right? So here also the spinning top candles formation at the support levels, right? So friends, whenever we see these spinning top candles or doji candles at support levels or in resistance levels, we need to be more cautious. And even if we want to take a position on the stock, so instead of deploying our 100% capital, let's try to deploy only some part of your capital, and if you get confirmation signal in the next trading session, then we can go ahead and deploy remaining capital. Okay, so here is one doji candle, right? So this is how we can identify spinning top or doji candle pattern, friends, on the chart. So long story short, whenever we see a spinning top candles, okay, there are a few possibilities that if spinning top candle forms during the uptrend, bulls may take a pause before they resume the uptrend, or bears are preparing to break the trend, and change its direction. Okay, and vice versa. So friends, to summarize, spinning top or a doji candlestick patterns, it is like a calm before storm. So we need to be very careful, and mostly these spinning tops and dojis conveys indecision about the future trend. Either the bulls or bears were not able to influence the market. So that's all about spinning tops and doji. Thank you, friends.